Hey guys, Rod here with the AJ team at Keller Williams Realty, and I'm going to talk to you about this month's stats in the Shirlington Fairlington area. That's the zip code 22206. So first and foremost, in looking at these stats, what we figured out is that right now in Shirlington and Fairlington, if you have a property sell, this is probably one of the best times out of any of the other markets that are out here, the sub-markets that are out here, for you to maximize your dollar. Alright, so average sold prices are up 12.5% from a year ago this time. That's one of the most aggressive in the entire area. On the flip side, sold dollar volume is actually down 9% from a year ago this time. So what does that mean? That means that there's less properties being sold. However, the properties that are being sold for much, much more money, 12.5%. Alright, so the other thing that we have on here is days on market. Always want to track days on market. And days on market right now is actually down 15% ago from this time last year, which means that properties are actually selling quicker than they were last year, which is actually kind of a neighborhood specific number. We've seen a lot. If you watch a lot of our other videos and even the counties and area, a lot of the increases are in days on market around this time, but we're actually seeing a decrease. All right, and then lastly, active new listings. What we're seeing across the area, again, zip code and neighborhood specific, is the number of properties that are coming on the market. We've seen increases of anywhere from 50, 60, 70 to 120 in some areas in terms of inventory that's coming onto the market. Better for buyers, not as good for sellers. But in Shirlington, it's 37 total units versus 30 units last year. That's a 23% increase in units that are active on the market. So not as big of a number as some of the other areas that we're going to talk about. Nonetheless, if you have any questions about your home value, if you have a condo, a townhome, a single family you're looking to sell, now is the time to consider doing so. You have the dream, we have the address, and we'll see you guys next time.